You mentioned the brotherhood. Maybe even on the field, how much more comfortable are you feeling compared to maybe the spring?
Oh, yeah, I feel way more comfortable compared to the spring. You know, when I first got here, I didn't really know what to expect, so I never transferred or anything like that before, so it was kind of different for me. I felt like kind of like a freshman all over again, but, you know, once I got the feel of it, you know, now I feel way more comfortable inside the scheme.
What's the learning curve there, right? Just spring, digesting defense to now?
I would say now, like, when I first got here, it was kind of a different language. You know, once I kind of got the terminology down, everything slowed down a little more for me, and I was able to, you know, kind of speak the same language as everybody else around me, and that you know, allowed me to play better within the scheme.
How do you guys on this team have come from a group of 5 schools?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of transition is that? Is it easier than you thought, more difficult? What are the biggest challenges?
I would say, you know, probably it's a little bit more athletes that, you know, that are all capable of doing, you know, better things on the field. But it isn't a crazy transition for me, I would say. You know, I feel like confidence is everything. You know, I feel like if you're confident enough to, you know, go up against anybody, it really don't matter. But we definitely have a lot of great guys on this team that to where, like, you have to come to work, you know.
When you made the decision to leave San Diego State, were you looking for a certain level or just a certain environment? What were you looking for when you made the decision to go somewhere else?
I was looking, you know, for just a, you know, somewhere that I feel like that would push me, you know, somewhere that I can grow as a man. You know, that's why, you know, 10 seconds talking to Coach V, I knew that he was a good man I can follow and that I can, you know, come up under. So that's one thing I was looking for that I kind of value over a lot of different places.
Dez, what's it been like working with Coach Deacon again?
That's lovely. Coach D, that's my guy. He watched me when I was a pup all the way up to now. Like, he's literally seen, like, at me every step of the way. So that's like a blessing. I feel like that was a blessing in disguise that Deke was able to come here.
Has he leaned on you at all to kind of help shepherd these guys along on special teams?
Not really, you know. I feel like we kind of was in the same position. We both had to kind of like get a feel for everything, get comfortable, and the guys love him. Like, he fits. I feel like he fits in perfect with this coaching staff, especially with his work ethic. Like, Deke is a great guy.
Can you talk a little bit about your relationship with Caleb Kelly and how's that been since you got here?
Oh, great. You know, we talk all the time. I see Caleb every day. Like, you know, that's another blessing right there. A guy that come from the same city. I was able to watch Caleb when I was growing up, so. You know, to able to walk through the same hallways he walked through is crazy. You know, I never knew the day would come.
Coach Venables confirmed that Jason's going to be out for the year. What have you seen from, you know, J.J. Hester and some of those other guys in fall camp so far?
They're great. Like, you know, me personally, I think we got, you know, one of the best receiver corps in the nation. So, you know, we got a whole bunch of guys that can go. You know, it's unfortunate what happened to JG. You know, he was a guy that helped me get better. When I first got here, we went up against each other a lot just because he's a very competitive player. And, you know, I feel like JJ, he's very good. Like, we have a lot of great guys that's ready to come up after him.
Just in general, how's the cornerback room kind of come together just so far, first couple weeks here?
We have a great group. Like, all of our guys, like, all of us can go. Like, a real good, solid group. We got a little bit of everything. We got all flavors. Like, we got speed, we got size, we got, you know, smarts. We got everything. I love our group.
What kind of growth have you seen from Jacoby from spring to now?
Another guy like that with all the, you know, athletic ability in the world. Like, you know, another guy that's developing really good, and I think he's going to be great.
What have you seen from a guy like Gentry this fall camp?
Gentry is another guy that's great, like a guy I can learn from. You know, he's a guy that, you know, he really studies the game, and Gentry a guy I try to sit next to and ask questions because, you know, he's very smart and he's looking real good too.
How helpful is a guy like Woody who not only has played so much but he's been here for so long? How helpful is he been?
Very helpful. You know, he told me the old stories about how he was on the same team with CeeDee Lamb and Jay Hurts. Like, I just love asking him questions like, how was it? Like, you know, but he's really like the first guy that kind of took me under his wing when I first got here. Like, he the first guy I went to, like, off the rip. And Woody's just great. Like, he's literally everything you would think of him as a 6-year senior.
Any interesting stories from him about guarding CD or anything like that? Anything stand out?
He just told me, like, he was like, yeah, he's like, I wasn't as good as I am now, so he got the best of me. That's what he told me.
Yeah. Wish you could compete against him now, I guess.
No, for sure.
How do you feel you've improved as a player since arriving here in Norman?
I think I improved a lot. I think, you know, they taught me, like, you know, it's the smarts here is it's a whole different level. Like, you know, being around Coach V and Belai, like, it's a lot of learning that I took, you know, and I think I just became a smarter player just being around these guys.
What kind of role on special teams do you kind of foresee yourself having?
You know, that's another place, like, wherever they need, like, I'm gonna go hard with every special team drill. Wherever they need me, I'm willing to do. So, like, I'm open to any job on special team.